Okay, maybe third time's the charm. Hi guys, happy Thursday. Reporting live again from this like upstairs portion of a studio downtown. So I hope it's not too loud, but wanted to pop in, check in with all of you, see how you're doing first and foremost. I know it's like written all over signs in Boston and on the TV and social media about kind of like the countdown to the holidays. But you guys are showing up so powerfully in this group. So first and foremost, thank you for showing up so powerfully in this group and supporting the people around you to get through what can be really difficult time of year. So first and foremost, congratulate yourself on that. Did want to check in on your metrics. Most of you are leveraging those pretty well. And just to kind of build off of, why we created the metrics, Melissa and I hate counting. I've counted way too many things in my life, whether it was calories, macros, all of the things, counted them all. And so the purpose of the metrics is to really not worry so much about counting, but creating habits and building habits. So when you start to set your goals with really clear minds, and when you know your goal aligns, you start to track in a way that's going to be healthy for you to figure out if you're actually hitting those goals, right? So each and every week we want you, tracking these metrics to build these new habits and eventually kind of wean off of the metrics or change the metrics. And then the things that were on your metrics are more habits now. So you guys are doing so great with that. I'm loving all the workout questions. I know Melissa's getting a lot of questions around the mindset as well. This week was based on power. So very similar to how we run our 12-week course. The third phase, and in this case, the third week, is all based on power. Melissa's challenge for you in terms of mindset was working through affirmations. So if anyone watching or if anyone, hi Sarah, if anyone tuning in later is working on these affirmations, we want to hear about them, right? We want to know how they're working for you, which one you're using. I know Melissa had given you 10 to choose from. So if you're doing these affirmations, we really absolutely would love to hear all about them. Affirmations are something that, we include in our daily kind of habits and rituals, and we want to know if they're working for you. In regards to the workouts, now the workouts are more power driven. So you saw, the AMRAP, which I mentioned on our live on Tuesday, which is really cool. And I wanted to just hit on the purpose of an AMRAP. If you have no idea what an AMRAP is, that's totally fine. There was one point in my life I had no idea what an AMRAP was either. But an AMRAP is as many rounds as possible. And so the workout is based on a time and going through those exercises as many rounds as you can in that given minute. And so what this allows you to do is really push for a set, take a break at the end, but it keeps you honest, right? Because your break can't be 2 minutes when the whole AMRAP is 7 minutes. So what this AMRAP really allows you to do is kind of push out that comfort zone and get your heart rate into an area that's really uncomfortable. That's where we, want to see growth, and where growth really happens is outside that comfort zone. I know so many people are, and it's just in general, right? Even our bodies as physical beings, right? We want to be comfortable. The second we're uncomfortable, it's like, oh shit, let me get out of this. Let me find a way to get comfortable. So how that can resonate in workouts and trying to find comfort. Hey, Hannah. Hi, Kelly. Ever heard a house phone? Haven't heard one of those in forever. But how this really works in your workout, right, is you are maybe start losing form, right? As you start to get uncomfortable, your body wants to overcompensate. So you either lose your core or start leaning one way. If your weight's in this hand, you lean the other way. That's a really, really common one, which is why I always prefer form over any type of rep. Don't just rep to rep. If it's shitty rep, excuse my French, but if it's a shitty rep, the chances are of you hurting yourself actually increase, which I'm sure it's pretty obvious in that way. But we want to make sure that your core and your form, right, which is all established in your core, is upheld throughout every rep. So as your body starts to get uncomfortable, maybe you, instead of losing your form, maybe you drop your weights, or you find a way to modify. Maybe it's, doing push-ups, you drop to your knees, or you incline your hands, right? So finding ways that even though it's uncomfortable, you can still modify, right? And you can still go through the exercise in a safe and healthy way. All right. Another thing I just wanted to check in on is, like I said before, I know we're kind of quickly approaching, and Melissa, if you're watching this, we got some Christmas shopping to do, but the holidays are quickly approaching, and so instead of worrying about the presents and what present you got so-and-so and what present you need to get for so-and-so, like, what if we turned the actual physical presents into the art of being present, right? This beautiful state of like actually realizing where you're sitting, listening to your breath, listening to the conversations, right? Like, when did we lose that as part of the holidays, right? Of enjoying the company that we're in, enjoying, the food that we're eating, the people we're with. So I want you to go into this weekend. If any of you guys are traveling early, I know the holiday kind of falls weirdly in the middle of the week, but if you're traveling, or if you're in, the presence of family you don't get to see very often, or, you make it a point to call someone you aren't able to visit this holiday season, like, let's bring a lot of presents, and not necessarily like the wrapped ones with the pretty bows, but like some actual presents, listening, feeling love, offering love, and giving the actual gift of just being present. So I hope that's helpful. Keep setting your metrics. I do need to announce the winners, don't I? I think I do. Okay, let me pull up my cheat sheet. The winners this week, we have 4 of them. The winners, this goes in just like so everyone's on the same page. We choose winners based on, how you guys are showing up, how you guys are offering, maybe your vulnerability to the group or your encouragement or motivation to the group. So we picked 4 winners. We're sending our, which I hope you've all seen in these videos, but our signature coffee mugs or matcha mugs that say "Move" with Mooch&Mel on them. They're white, black rating. They're super great. We use them all the time. So 4 winners I'm announcing. You guys have shown up in such powerful ways, and such curious ways, which we love to honor. And know that this doesn't just go to the people that are hitting their metrics, but it goes to the people that are showing up in a way that is challenging them and encouraging growth. So first name, and I apologize if I butcher any of these, Judy Lazaro. Second one is Marissa Pelosi. Third one is Christina G. Giovanni. And the 4th one is Kim Jarzinski. So I will tag all you lovely ladies in the comments below. And any questions we need, any questions that you guys have, but we need your addresses, and that's it. We don't need sizes. So just your addresses would be awesome, and we'll make sure those mugs are sent to you so you can enjoy being present with your new present during this holiday season. We'll talk to you guys soon.